Hey gorgeous, welcome back to Life in Style. Today's video is going to be a haul video. This is going to be a collective haul of products that I've been purchasing over the last several weeks from different companies, whether it's been online or in store. I do have some of the products on my face today, so as we go through the haul and I'm talking to you about the products, I will let you know what I have on my face and kind of a little quick first impressions as to how I felt certain things applied or how I feel about this overall look. So I'm going to start out with a product that I purchased several weeks ago, and it's been kind of sitting on a shelf waiting for me to film a video because this palette absolutely hands down warrants a video. It is the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne palette. This is the Kaleidoscope one. Now for this collaboration, they came up with several different products. A highlighter, I believe some lipsticks, and another eyeshadow palette, which was more kind of neutral and warm tone shades. This is the one that called to me more than the other items, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. Even when I saw it and I absolutely love the colors, I basically told myself, you already have colors like this in your collection. There's no reason to spend whatever the retail price was. I want to say it was like $39, somewhere along those lines. This has been talked about to death on YouTube, so I'm not going to go too much into it. Obviously, the biggest gripe that people had and complaint that people had was the actual layout of the palette. I don't know if they just wanted to try something new, but the layout really leaves a lot to be desired. I did swatch some of these colors on my hand when I received the palette several weeks ago and was extremely impressed with them. They were just straight swatches into the colors onto my hand, no primer, no brushes, nothing. And especially with the matte black here, very black, very vibrant, and vibrant even though it's a black color, but it wasn't patchy. When I swatched it on my hand, it just went on nice and thick and beautiful, and I really, really like that. So be looking out for a video with this palette because, like I said, this is a palette that absolutely warrants a video. It's not going to be a review video or anything. Like I said, this thing has been reviewed to death, but I do want to create a really nice smoky eye look with this palette, so be on the lookout for that. The next two items I have here, I just received in the mail. I purchased them from Ulta. Right now, Ulta is in the middle of their 21 days of beauty, and one of these products was a product offered, and because of that, I think what they do is because if you order every single every day for 21 days, you're not going to pay shipping. So if you order any one of the items that they have on special for that day, even if you add a bunch of other things, even if it's under $50, they will not charge you shipping, which is the reason why I purchased these two items. The item that was on sale for the 21 Days of Beauty was a Buxom full-on lip cream. Usually they were $20 and they were on sale for $10. This is in the color Dolly. It's what I'm wearing on my lips now over a purpley mauvey lipstick. I just wanted to add the gloss to it, and this is a plumping shine lip cream. So right now it doesn't hurt, because I know sometimes with plumping lip products people say sometimes they hurt just because they're plumping the lips so it stings. It doesn't. It actually feels very refreshing. It has a cooling effect on the lips, and I don't know if it's different if it's like on the lips without anything in between, but right now it just feels very cooling, doesn't sting, doesn't hurt or anything. I don't need plumping because my lips are already big, but I do own another one of these in Hot Toddy, and I really do like it. So like I said, this is the shade Dolly, and it's just a pretty kind of everyday mauvey nude. I don't know really if you can see that there. I'm going to swatch it for you so you can see it, and you're not really going to be able to see too much. It's not a completely opaque type of product, but it does add a little bit of color. So if you wanted to wear this on its own, you probably can, basically like a lip gloss. It doesn't feel sticky, so if you're one who doesn't like sticky glosses, you don't really have to worry about that, but it's not going to dry down, obviously, so if you're drinking or eating or anything, you will get transfer. The second item I got when I ordered the Buxom lip cream was one of the Dose of Colors Eyedeal Duos. This is a loose pigment and primer in one. I've shown these before. I bought 3 of them last year at IMATS, but when I was looking through the colors, because these were on sale for $15 when I got this, I saw that they had a shade that I really wanted, and this is in the shade Stellar. It's blue, as you can see there, and then I haven't taken off the little clear protective thing, but it's basically like a blue glittery shimmer in there. And so basically you put down the primer, which is the blue color, the blue cream color, and then you're going to put the glitter on top of it for like a really nice intense look. I like the other ones that I have, so when I saw that this was on sale, I definitely wanted to get another one. The next couple of items I have, I purchased at Rite Aid just a few days ago. I had gone in because I want to say that I remember someone saying on a YouTube video that Pop Beauty was being sold at some Target stores and some Rite Aid stores. So when I saw the Rite Aid, I said, well, let me go in, just see if they have it, because I really am dying to try out the Pop Beauty highlighters. They didn't have them, but I did find a couple of other things that that I wanted to try out. The first one is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. People have been talking about this product a lot here on YouTube. And what I like about it is that a lot of people have different skin types. So you have combo skin, dry skin, oily skin, and a lot of people have been trying this out. This is what it says, brightening complex. It's for all skin types. It has SPF 20. I can appreciate that because I definitely like wearing my SPF every single day, and I have mine in DW2. I put this on today, so I am wearing it. I put it on top of a mattifying primer. I put a little bit of pressed powder on top of it. I can say that I absolutely love the way it blended out on my skin. I added just a little bit in certain areas, so even though I built it up, I don't feel like it felt cakey or gunky or showed any texture or was hard to blend out. It blended out actually quite beautifully. And for those who haven't seen it, the delivery system on this is really awesome. It has a huge doe foot applicator, so you can see there. I really like this because if you don't like to, you know, touch foundation or that sort of thing, you can just use that applicator to swipe it on your face. And if you're one that doesn't like to necessarily put those applicators on your directly on your face and back into the bottle, you can put it on the back of your hand and just pick it up with a brush or a damp beauty blender. I did get another foundation. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. This has been out for a very long time. As far as I know, it has been. I got the shade 201 Classic Beige. I picked it up because it was 40% off, and I think the price was like $4.99 or $5.99, so I went ahead and picked this up. I can't wait to use this because you all know that I love a matte finish when I am doing a full face of makeup, so I am really looking forward to using that foundation. The next two items I got, or the last two items I got, are Maybelline color tattoos. A lot of the brands on that day were on sale, where if you bought one, you got a second one for 50% off. And I saw one color tattoo in the pot that I have been looking for a very long time. They've been sold out everywhere. I do already own one, but I needed a backup. This is the one in Dramatic Black. So basically, if you don't know what color tattoos are, and I haven't opened this one yet because it's a backup, if you don't know what color tattoos are, they're basically cream colors. They come in a lot of different shades. What I personally like using this black for is as a base for a black smoky eye. So I will apply it all over my lid, and from there I will smudge it out, blend it out, and then add black eyeshadow on top, and I just feel like it holds on to the eyeshadow very well, sets down that shadow beautifully. And I don't even use a primer most of the time when I use these color tattoos, because they're really good at just adhering to whatever powder you put on. You can absolutely use these alone as well. They are very good. They dry down and they don't budge, which is amazing. The second color tattoo that I got was the eye chrome, and these come in these type of containers here. So basically it looks like a concealer. It does have a doe foot applicator, as you can see there. This shade that I got is Beige Luster, and it is what I'm wearing on the inner part of my eye. I definitely have been looking for something that is going to give me this type of look where you have that kind of shimmery portion on the inner corner of the eye. But with my skin tone, I have found that I've been trying to recreate the look in my head with just shadow and it hasn't been working. So I said, you know what, I bet you it would work with that, and it worked beautifully. I really, really love the way it came out. I put a little bit on with that applicator, and then I just use a flat synthetic brush to just make sure that it was spread over the area that I wanted it, and it just helped me to maintain more control with a brush. You can absolutely use the applicator, but for me, I just feel like the brush spread it out better and just set it down better. So those were the things that I got at Rite Aid. The next two things I purchased from HSN. HSN does carry Too Faced, and I love that they offer flexible payments, so you don't have to pay for everything right away if you don't want to, because some of this stuff can get expensive. I saw that they had their the new natural collection, so I picked up the natural matte palette, and first of all, the packaging, of course, is absolutely beautiful. So this is what the actual palette looks like. Packaging is absolutely gorgeous. If you wanted to display this palette, it's absolutely a palette to do that with. So opening up the palette, like I said, this is all matte. Has a very nice mirror up top there, but I think most everyone has seen, actually I'm gonna try to hold it the other way so that I don't blind you, but I don't drop it either. So that is what the palette looks like there, and I think most people have seen what it looks like. It's an all matte palette. The shadows are what I used on my eyes today, besides the eye chrome, the color tattoo from Maybelline on the inner corner. These shades were beautiful. I love, love, love the look I created with it today. The shadows, I can say, are very nice and buttery. You do get a little bit of powder kick up, but nothing so bad that it would be like, okay, I'm not going to get this palette. The shadows, like I said, they blended out beautifully. I thought they stayed really well in place because, you know, I say it all the time, is sometimes when you get really nicely pigmented shadows and you pop your brush on one part of your eye and you try to blend it out, you get like this concentration of color there because you can't blend it out. That is not the case with these shadows. The last item I got from HSN when I purchased this palette was another beauty blender. This is kind of utilitarian, but I love using damp beauty blenders for the most part to apply my foundation. It is very rare that I will use a brush to apply foundation, and I used to use a brush and kind of like said, beauty blender, it's such a gimmick, and I used it and I really didn't like it. I picked it back up at some point and I just have not been able to get enough of it. I love the kind of the finish that it gives. It doesn't feel like the foundation is piled on with the beauty blender. So again, you gotta, you know, kind of understand that if you're using a damp beauty blender, it is going to soak up more product, so you're going to get a more sheer coverage, although you can build up a lot of the foundations. But I absolutely love using the beauty blender. This one, what is it called? Oh, it's Just Chill, so that's why it's this funky, like, greenish blue color, which I really like, and I do have a lot of the pink ones, so I decided to get the green one. So the last few items I have, this was an order that I placed with Beautylish. I talk about Beautylish all the time on my channel because I absolutely love them. They have so many brands, great brands that they carry, and I love the fact that they do split up your order into monthly payments if you so choose to do that. So it has allowed me to get a lot of really high-end makeup products, because I can spread out the payments. I mean, I can't sit there and be like $100, $200 at every drop when I order them. So I like the fact that I can do that. The first thing I got was this Bioderma micellar makeup removing wipes. I actually ordered 2 of these. I have one in a bag that I am going to be taking with me to Florida in about 2 months. I always start packing early. That's just how I am. But this one I, am keeping here at home, and I actually used it last night to take off my makeup before I washed my face. You can use these on their own as well, because sometimes I will use the Bioderma, the liquid on a pad, on a cotton pad, just on its own if I'm like in a rush or just really, really tired, but I still want to get my makeup off. I will use the Bioderma liquid on its own. But using the wipes, very gentle. I didn't feel like they stung the skin or felt, you know, funky. They definitely got off all of the makeup. So I'm glad that I ordered these, because for travel or for just a quick, you know, taking off of the makeup, I think those are really good. The second thing I ordered is the Liquid Blender Cleanser. This is for beauty blenders. I've heard a lot of good things about this, but I haven't tried it yet, so this will be my first time doing so. I'm very excited to do that, just because if it does get the beauty blenders as clean as, you know, with the Dawn, I use Dawn liquid, dishwashing liquid, then, you know, I don't mind like continuing to order this if this works really well on that. The next item I ordered is an Inglot Kohl pencil. So I have been on the hunt. If you've watched any of my last few videos, you know that I have been on the hunt for the very best eye pencil that I can buy. I usually use regular eye pencils on the daily. I do not dip into my gel liner just because I have to take out a brush. I feel like it's an extra step. You got to be a little more precise. I've only used this once. I used this yesterday, and I can say that at the end of the day, I had absolutely no smudging on the bottom. It didn't look weird or anything like that. So I have very, very high hopes for this pencil. And again, I use these on the daily, so I know what I'm looking for right off the bat. I know how my eyes are gonna look several hours later. So when I looked in the mirror, like I hadn't looked all day, and I was like, oh man, wait, let me look in the mirror to see how this looks. This looks really, really good. So I am excited, and if it continues to perform that well, I will definitely be repurchasing this and using this pencil as my everyday pencil. The last two things I ordered from Beautylish were new velour lashes. I wear my velour lashes in see-through when I really want that va-va-voom look and something that just is explosively beautiful on the eyes. I am wearing no lashes today, if you haven't noticed already. It's pretty late here, and I was just gonna put on makeup to do this video, and I'm like curling the lashes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not wearing lashes because I don't wear lashes every single day. Anyway, this is me. This is how my eyes look for the most part. And even if I did this look for work, I would not put on lashes. So this is me. So I did order the see-through lashes again because I do like those very much. Velour has changed their packaging. I took that one out, but this is the second one I have. So it comes now in this box and it slides out. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So now they've put them in these containers. They're like hard plastic. Before they were in a cardboard packaging with like a little window, which I personally liked. I thought it was quite luxe, but this is what their packaging now looks like, which is really nice. Like I said, it's a hard plastic case. And these are the see-through ones that I use when, again, I just want the extra special look. So I will not wear these every single time I film. I typically wear my Kiss lashes in the style Little Black Dress. They are very beautiful, but they're also very natural. These lashes will usually last through 25 to 30 uses, but because I don't use mine all the time, they last a very, very long time. So I am excited to have these because I know that they're gonna last me for several months. So the second style I got is Take It and Go. So when I was looking at it on, of course, nothing ever looks necessarily the same as it looks on the internet. So when I got these home and I opened the box, I was like, oh Lord, these things are very fancy, very fancy, and I'm still trying to get it out of the box. It's giving me a little problem here. Okay, here we go. So again, the packaging is that hard plastic case, and these are the lashes Take It and Go. I wanted a cat eye effect, and as you can see, you're gonna get that there on the corners, but these are, I think, a lot fuller than the see-through style that I normally wear, but I am going to keep them because I am loving that cat eye on the lash, you know, like at the side of the lash, and then on the inside it's just a little less. You don't get a lot of lashes there. It's lighter on the inside, which I really can appreciate. So I'm excited to use these, and hopefully they work. If not, I'll pass them along to my sister or something. But Velour lashes are really excellent lashes. I love the fact that, and even there, I don't know if you noticed, they already had this curl to them, but once you curl them and once they get used to the shape of your eyes, the lashes don't budge. The couple of last times, the few times recently let me try that again, that I have used my Velour lashes in see-through, I haven't had to curl them. They literally just maintain that curl, and I just, you know, fit them to my eye again, and they're absolutely perfect and ready to go. So I am excited to have these lashes, especially for special occasions and that sort of date night and that sort of thing. So that is going to do it for this haul video. I hope it's something that you enjoyed watching. I love watching haul videos because I am so interested in seeing what other people are picking up and why. But as you can see, like I said, I've tried a lot of these products that I talked about to do today's face, and was really honestly pleased with everything that I tried on. I will be wearing what I have on probably for the next 2 or 3 hours. It's not a really long time, but it's still gonna give me a small idea as to how some of this stuff is going to wear as the hours progress. So I'm excited to see how they do over the next several hours. So thank you again for spending a few moments of your day with me. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also click that little bell so you get alerted as to whenever I upload new video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.